didn't do a very good job with this harness. Like, this slips a lot. I think it needs 2 of these. Like, I need to add on another little
to like hold
thing.
it in place better. Yeah. Let's do that.
That's just been kind of annoying. Harnesses, am I right?
Oh my god. Right? Oh, it's such hashtag harness problems.
Hashtag harness problem.
So.
But it's got a cute little wrappy wrap down here.
It is cute. I do like a
It's
lot.
got a cute
Yeah.
little... I like this jumper, but it needed some... So where I'm like some framing.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
You know?
I totally know what you mean. Yeah, and I think the harness does a really good job, and I do love the
little
y'all can't really
crisscross
see so much, but the way it like the waist
does a little
piece, it's nice. Yeah.
I have to wrap it around. You know what I didn't think about? Going to the bathroom. Not only is there a harness in the way and a jumpsuit.
There's a lot going on. You know, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot happening there. Yeah. You know what else is happening?
Lower decks.
Lower decks. It's good stuff there. Welcome.
Yeah.
We're getting low, getting decked, getting
we're
wrecked.
watching some stuff.
And
we are getting wrecked by
wrecked.
the lower decks.
Ooh, but they're, I mean, like, they're still lower-ish, but they
moved up slightly, yeah.
A little bit. They got a little second black pip.
Yeah, they're a little
cool
lieutenant
stuff.
junior grade.
Pretty cool
I think.
stuff.
Yeah.
I liked Billups singing the. There you go.
There you go. Oh yeah, there you go. Sorry, Livik.
I'm Kat.
I'm Paula.
And we're on episode 3.
3 of season 4.
That's what fucked me up. I was like,
Makes sense.
4.
It makes sense. Yeah, and I am excited to keep watching this show.
110%. It's so good. Moopsie.
Oh my gosh, Moopsie.
I love a cute little demon.
We need a Moopsie, obviously, but we also need a, what was his name? From Crisis
Narj?
Point 2.
Oh.
Shoot, I mean, something weird
Knick-knack.
like Knick-knack. I was like Kizit or something. Knick-knack. I would die for Knick-knack.
I'm Knick-knack. See my point?
I'm Knick-knack.
I love the ending. Oh man, when he turns out to be buff and stuff and a mariner.
So
Damn,
much.
third act Knick-knack.
So those are my 2 favorite characters from the show. Yes, that does include the main cast.
Sorry, Knick-knack is...
Knick-knack and Moopsie, you cannot beat them.
What do you mean?
You can't beat them. So what new favorite characters are going to be introduced to us today?
There's only one way for us to find out.
And that's to watch.
Mega structure in a bespoke star system designed by a long extinct
Okay, that's
alien
really cool.
species. Environmental computer installed by the ring's
Which is
original
obviously
designers.
going to become sentient and
Oh,
and like turn on everyone. Right?
absolutely. Has to.
Orsonians share a deep bond with their caretaker.
Until they don't.
Your world computer's lagging?
The weather has become
Hasn't been
unpredictable.
Uh-oh.
But I've been so stressed. Just look at the terrible statues I made last week.
Pretty clumsy expression of form.
Those are our finest works. We're talking about those over there.
Well,
Yeah, totally, definitely different.
Just an amateur lack of focus and balance.
Something like Mayan or Aztec.
Yes, Aztec
kind
is-
of happening here.
It's making me think of. It's about to be some Wizard of Oz shit.
tea.
It's gonna be like hot milk.
Ow, that's hot! Damn it, I'm so stupid!
Oh.
I've been fine for millennia, but now I can't even control my monsoon seasons.
I don't know.
You're
I
just
just
going through
popped your
menopause.
control panel.
Yeah.
Why is the
Engineering.
Yeah, I was saying, why is the
And
captain
now,
doing
Jack,
this?
I minored in archaic technology back at the academy.
Okay, I hear
Minor
you.
Years ago.
Your first away mission as a commander. No big deal. You've got this. You are boss, Boimler.
Boss.
My first mission as commander. It's pretty cool, right?
perhaps we should proceed.
Oh.
You have any questions? Don't hesitate to come to me or Provisional Lieutenant Junior Grade to Lynn. If any science stuff happens.
Everything that has ever occurred is
Yeah,
Everything science.
I've had good bosses and bad ones. I just don't want to repeat their mistakes.
Promoted commanders are more likely to experience death and/or dismemberment.
Death?
Yes, and/or dismemberment.
And or.
Lynn.
I like that it's and or.
Could detonate at any moment. The retrofit must be conducted in precise order, or the terminal will explode.
And who's ready to be careful?
Who's ready to be careful?
Super overthinking it and getting sweaty.
I don't know why.
He's
Being
getting
a lieutenant
sweaty.
Junior grade doesn't seem too different from being an ensign to me.
Well, what if I told you we now have access to this?
The anomaly storage room?
Anything that requires further study or might need to be returned to its previous entity.
A ferret.
Right here.
Greetings and salutations!
Oh no.
Oh no.
That traps you inside until you solve its annoying challenges.
The pastel triangles and the little girl doing hopscotch, and everybody's like, I love a lemon meringue.
Lieutenants Tendy, Mariner, and Rutherford.
No more mindless, repetitive.
Yeah, of
tasks for us.
course not.
I think it's gonna be pretty mindless and repetitive.
I need you three to scan each and every one of these isolinear chips by hand.
By hand?
Can't it just wait until we repair the sensor?
Wow, why didn't I think of that? But the sensor detected a single malfunctioning chip before it went down. You three need to find it.
Oh, it's like finding the one light bulb on a string of Christmas lights.
Chips can get scalding hot, so watch out for that. Philip's ferret got out this morning, so report to him if it bites you.
So report to him if it bites you. Lancelot.
On Orion, older pirates would haze new recruits by making them do worthless tasks like clean the door panels with their tongues.
What's hazing?
It's a prank dressed up as team building that nobody really likes.
Yeah, because it's dumb.
There is no way senior officers would haze a lieutenant.
They have too much character.
What?
I don't know.
No, they're not cool enough. This is just an annoying job given to us by
They're
an
not
annoying
cool enough
guy.
to haze
Yeah.
Your operating system's out of
people.
date.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
When was my last update?
6,007 years ago.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Year.
I don't know if you
I
can
don't-
update.
It's like an old
that long.
iPhone. When you put in a new update, they crash out.
You saved
Make them
us.
that
It'll
way.
be nice to get back to my old helpful self after.
You're supposed to like shut down when you update.
It's too much.
Did you just kill?
It
the
crashed
computer?
out.
It wasn't supposed to.
Oh no. Oh no.
Clouds just become ice and fall from the sky.
Oh no. That's big
Cool.
bad.
Maybe we
Maybe you
should
should
get
have
some
an engineer
engineers.
down
Yeah.
there.
Should get some engineers here.
All right, gang.
The sass. We were like,
Doesn't each one take 3 people, sir?
Oh, no. You don't have to do that whole sir thing with me. I'm chill. Call me Bradward or Boims or
Oh
something.
no.
But I think I should show you how to do it right just on this first one.
Boimler.
Then repeat that 3 times.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
At which point
gosh.
you carefully remove it. Now, it's very important to keep it upright and lift with your knees, not your back.
Do the next one while he's not in there.
Maybe we could try it?
Okay, not a big deal. Let me just pop
Oh,
another quick demo.
Boimler,
Boimler,
stop it!
this is the part of
When are we
being.
gonna get to do some of the mission?
Yeah. You gotta be able to delegate sometimes.
Lancelot.
How many more of
Look
these
how
things are
tired
there?
they look.
Rutherford's got the last couple.
But we tested every chip. Rutherford, make it make sense.
I can't.
The
That
hazing.
makes sense.
Didn't know scanning could be so taxing.
Sir, look, we've scanned every
The fact that
chip.
Tendy is ready to
Yeah.
snap first.
Second layer.
This is
This is
got to be
hazing.
hazing.
Oh, Lancelot, leave me alone. I don't have any meat.
I don't have any meat.
Hey, how'd you deal with this kind of thing back on Orion?
Blindfolded saber fight.
Okay, I want to hear more about that, but I think I have a little stabby.
Want to hear more about that?
The manual is saying to press this.
Oh no.
I'm having a hard time today. Lancelot got out when I was cleaning a snuggle tower. and I
Snuggle tower.
Is it a unitronic? that kills an engineer.
A lot of these ancient computers had a safe mode for debugging. There.
This whole boot up.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Not a full reboot.
Oh, full
Oh
reboot.
no.
Welcome to your new world.
There it
I will
is.
now regenesis installation to default settings. Initiating fjords.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
The end
this
of
is so
times.
bad.
Boimler.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
We're not doing
Anything.
Yeah.
Leading by example has proven to be inefficient.
I only have 1 left, and we all get out of here alive.
Yeah, but they haven't learned anything.
We're almost finished here, sir.
Don't. I need you to put it back the way it was. According to this scroll we found in an ancient junk drawer. Restart if we reroute its primary power to your station.
Just gonna quickly undo all the work I just did. Another learning experience.
Oh
For
my
Let
gosh.
them-
They are gonna have to help you.
Or possibly a volcano has
Or possibly
It's a
it's a volcano. Boimler,
Yeesh.
you need to ask for help. And not
You
even
need to
ask
let
for help.
them
You
do
need to
their
let them.
jobs.
Yeah, like not even ask for help.
That's why we trap him in the Waddy game and let him marinate in there for a bit while the Betazoid gift box screams at him.
No. Oh no. This is a bad idea, guys.
No error in chips. All good to go.
Oh,
My
thank
man.
God. If one fails, it could be fatal.
Yeah, but not really.
Yes, really.
Come on. If it was important, why wouldn't you have done it yourself?
Dr. Miglimo says acceptance is the road to healing.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Oh,
the one
no.
It's a game that traps a user in a little dimension. When I was a kid, I got trapped in one for a month.
A month?
That experience, that torture.
He's got to be fucking with them.
Gosh.
I can't go near the anomaly room without having a panic attack.
Oh no, maybe not.
Well, yes. Thank you for sharing so much.
So much.
And I am glad to be part of your journey. Would it cheer you up to talk about that music that you like so much?
Up, Jazz?
Yes.
Up,
that's
Jazz.
it. Okay, you've rambled about that at length before. Go fix it.
Right now.
Everybody thinks the slops is about how much spit you can get to drip out of the nostril, but
gross.
it's really about the brizzle
Yeah,
slarks.
you know it.
Ugh. Boimler, this is atrocious.
This is quite enough, Lieutenant. You will allow the ensigns to assist you.
Come
Yeah,
on.
come on. Yeah, it's honestly frustrating to watch him be this dumb.
Danger is an accepted risk of Starfleet duty.
Because he doesn't want any of them to die.
Then what has caused your unpredictable behavior?
Randomly, I'm supposed to tell them what to do?
Yeah.
It's tough.
Your promotion was not random. I studied your records and mission logs before our departure.
You
The
are well
commander was
deserving of
correct
this.
to promote you. They deserve your trust, just as Commander Ransom trusted you.
I'll have greatness.
Yeah.
That remains to be seen. But if you do not order
They
them to
might
aid
not,
in the
but we
unloading
need to
of
find
these
out.
Power cylinders, we will all perish.
Thank you, Talyn.
Talyn says I gotta put you guys in danger, so let's do this!
That is not how I would have communicated the lesson.
Yeah, Big Merp, you're with me. Taylor and Meredith, clam a terminal and get those power cylinders reattached.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh no! No! Oh no, you better solve the puzzle.
Count to 4.
But it's really more of a bastardization of modal scuzz.
What? How could a musical lecture be boring?
What? I could never. Oh no.
Okay, so.
Master mother.
Jeez.
Later, little girl.
Later, little girl.
Best of them is probably fast scissor tax.
Yeah, that's mess you.
Oh my gosh, they're all in their own.
Chef 4, open the door, come on.
Got your ass.
Yeah.
Takes us
Yeah.
up to
Damn.
3-8.
Yeah.
Well, I should probably get back to my room. It's been fun.
We gotta.
We gotta.
Was that an entire simulated life?
Sorry about that.
I miss my wife.
Is that an entire simulated life?
Stop if you like music.
Stop if you like music.
Oh, it's a cry.
Tell me there's no difference between slop jazz and scuzz blues.
What? Oh, crap. I forgot. I'm meeting Miglimo in his office. Ha! I had no reason to come back here for hours.
We're good.
Taylor, Merp, assume the rotational stance.
Yeesh.
Oh no.
Rotate now!
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing.
So sorry.
Embarrassing.
Now let's get on that shuttle before...
The turbine's overheating.
Everyone out of here!
No, we can help.
Ensign, the lieutenant gave you an order.
See?
Assist is deactivating! Lieutenant Boimler, shut it down!
Got it, Captain!
Hit it! Whoa! Jeez. Oh, he's
Lieutenant junior grade,
barfing.
first mission mortality rate appears to be accurate.
he's not dead.
No.
What the heck?
Are we gonna finally meet the koala?
I?
Get it off! Get it off me!
I can't believe that worked.
I can't believe that worked.
Well done, Mr. Boimler. You never forget your first death.
Jeez.
Well, this isn't his
Yeah, your
first death.
Oh, come on! Everybody out!
He's died before.
Just worked a minute ago.
Give me 30 cc's of whatever worked a minute ago.
I wish you could find it without sending me all these jazz albums. I like them and it's bugging me.
Bugging me.
I feel silly thinking a Starfleet officer would ever haze someone.
I don't know. I don't. I don't trust anybody.
Told him I was stuck in there for a month.
Go get Rutherford.
Aww.
Oh, new lieutenants give me life.
You little shits. Well, I don't trust ya. Okay. Tendi is so cool.
That was pretty awesome when
she's such a little badass.
I really liked like the little montage of them like each doing their task.
Yes.
Rutherford having to solve the puzzle
And
of
it,
the
like,
game, and Tindy
cutting to each
scanning all the
one.
things, and Mariner listening to the boring conversation, and
Which she really took a hit there, you know.
I wish you would stop sending me all this jazz. I like it, and it's bugging me.
I don't even like jazz.
Oh. Boimler learning lessons,
I really
about how to
loved
lead a
that.
team.
And I like his support from T'Lyn, too.
Yeah.
You know? We got our little kind of Spock vibes of a character, it feels like.
And the koala.
We actually got to see him properly this time.
Speaking koala. Oh, man.
How weird. It was like this almost kind of like a... like a hall of mirrors. That's what it felt like. Like it was just like slightly distorted and like a little squished and wonk.
Yeah, like we're just like in a different kind of
some
like
sort of
universe
Star
or
Trek
plane of
in
existence
between.
or something. Yeah.
What the hell?
Interesting. Very interesting.
I don't think we've heard Shax talk about. I mean, we haven't heard him talk about his death. I'd be curious to know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Tell me more about this koala. What is it? This is a part of Star Trek canon lore.
There's a koala when you die, apparently.
And that's not the first time Boimler's died.
When was the other time?
He died in a episode at the end of season 3, around there, when he goes to the heart of in the holodeck, the Knick-Knack episode, Crisis Point 2, Paradoxus. They even say that he was dead. Yeah, it was a thing when he's trying to find the answer to life, and he ends up kicking the shit out of that mountain and climbing into the center of it and trying to find out. And then he talks to George Takei. Sulu. When he comes to, Dr. Tiana is like, they're like, oh yeah, you were kind of like down, and she's like more like clinically dead is what she says.
Very true.
So
I had forgotten that bit, but yeah, you're right.
He also had to be revived when he in the Dolphins when he drowned.
They mean your first death as a commanding officer.
Maybe.
Even though it is you who died.
Who still died.
A member of your team has died, and this is your first time experiencing it. Maybe that's what they meant. But yeah, that's funny because you're right.
And he also drowned. Poor Boimler's been through a lot.
He's been through it.
He's now seen the koala 3 times.
Very interesting.
I wonder if the koala is going to be upset about that, you know? It's like stepping on death's door.
Stop. Like, the next time I see you, you're not going to be able to leave.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's spicy.
I don't know.
Tee-hee. Yeah, I liked his little lesson.
Yeah.
That was very sweet. There's that heart of the Star Trek. Yeah. The hazing. Did you ever do any hazing, or was it like get hazed for anything?
Yes, but not like in a mean-spirited way.
Yeah.
So I was part of Alpha Psi Omega, the National Theater Honor Society in college, and the way it functioned at my particular university was like a co-ed fraternity, basically. And so it had a few years before I was there, I think, gotten in trouble with the school for some hazing. So there were a lot of things that like some of the older students were like, we had to go through this, but we're not allowed to do that anymore.
That to you.
So it was all like very like friendly style of
silly
like
stuff.
Hazing, but we definitely like we had to carry around a box of treats, and any members, and the hazing period I think was like 2 weeks, and any members like at any time they could like stop and be like, I want to see what's in your box. It's actually my makeup box right now.
Oh
like,
my gosh,
it's I use it for my stage makeup.
That's hilarious.
Because it was a caboodle, and then we had to like be prepared to, like, we had to learn a bit of Shakespeare that we would recite anytime a current member, like, asked us to.
Yeah.
You know, like, stuff like that. We had a lot of, like, things we had to learn about the organization and tests we had to go through and little, like, pranky type things, but nothing, like...
Nothing mean.
Yeah.
Like, that was pretty
like
intense.
what you hear about in, like, real... fraternities and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard some pretty not good stuff.
We
did some hazing at IHOP when we get like a new server. There'd be some light hazing that would happen there. It was very silly stuff.
Would you do?
The giant coffee machines that they have in the back. There's a in between. There's a hot water spout that's just like connected to the water, you know, pipes and system and whatnot. But we would tell them. We're like, don't forget you have to empty the water at the end of your shift. Make sure you clear that out. That water never stops. That water does not stop. And it was always so fun to see how long it took him to get, you know.
Are y'all fucking with me?
Several minutes sometimes. Several minutes. And then finally like catching someone with like can't hide their smile anymore and they're like, this doesn't stop, does it? And you're like, it does not. It does not. Occasionally telling people they have to, was it with the syrup bottles, like on their first, I can't remember why we said it or how we said it, but it involved like dumping all the maple syrup out of a situation and having to, just like pushing a job too far in a silly way. The water one was always my favorite one. That one was always my favorite. Because it's like when you think about it, when you take a moment to be like, Wait, this is like connected. This is connected. Like this isn't just a set it up. Oh, silly stuff. But I don't know, making people scan over 1,000. That's the nightmare of trying to find the one light bulb on a strand of Christmas lights.
But it is funny because they didn't reveal to them that it was a prank. So, like, they don't know that they actually legit think that they had to do a real thing.
And
so,
it seems
really,
like she found one.
Experience. She did find
But who knows if it was actually a word. Like, what does it actually run?
If it, actually matters. Yeah, it probably doesn't.
It functions the lights in the bathrooms across the ship. Like, it's something, like, super dumb.
It doesn't matter.
That's still good. I like Talyn. I'm hoping we get to finally see some more of her now that they're
me too.
all promoted
I'd like
together.
her to be a bit more of a regular character that we see all the time. I like her too. She's an interesting balance to everyone else. Yeah.
And you can see when she does like have slight quote unquote emotion like for the for them. Yeah. When Boimler's body flew out of the but you see her when it happens, you kind of see her eyes go wide in a way where she's like, I'm like,
the death rate of a first mission is
seems to be accurate. What a fun time. What a fun time. It's a good time, and I still have questions.
I'm glad they were able to get the computer back up and running.
It's absolutely old. When you try to put too new of an update on an old piece of tech.
Look, sometimes it just doesn't work. You know, it doesn't always work.
That's how Parker's phone broke. They had an older iPhone, and if they had told me that's what they were doing, like they were about to update it, I would have stopped them.
Don't do that.
Like, my phone just crashed and it isn't working anymore. I was like, well, what happened? They were like, well, I updated it, and I was like, no! I was like, your iPhone's gone now. It's done for. It's annihilated. And they were like, wait, really? And they sat there and they tried so hard to get it back, and they couldn't.
They really shouldn't make things like that. They shouldn't
make it to break.
Yeah. But then we wouldn't keep buying things.
And we wouldn't
how
have
would they make money?
Pumping into money for capitalism and more waste going into the world. Oh, anyways. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here. You know what you could do instead of bricking your iPhone and having to buy a new one? You could support our Patreon. You could go over to patreon.com/GallifreyGals and sign up over there. You get access to our Discord community. You get full-length watch-alongs, all of our reactions we've ever done over the X number of years we've been doing this. And our higher tiers get bonus content. For example, for this show, we are watching episodes of The Ready Room that Will Wheaton does.
So
specifically he does them for a variety of
Star
Trek shows. Yeah. Oh. But so not every episode of The Ready Room is about Lower Decks. But we're watching the Lower Decks one specifically for our higher tiers over at our Patreon. So thank you so much for everyone who supports us over there. It really does keep the channel running. So we really appreciate you.
subscribe, like, comment. Hashtag save lower decks.
Save lower decks, hashtag.
Whichever one suits you best. Depends on my day. And by my day, I mean depends on the episode. Who knows? That was only 45 minutes ago that I fucked that one up.
Actually, I think it was, who knows, whenever that, who can remember? It all melds together. Catch us next time.
As we get low. Decked. Double decked.
Double decker.